What's going on? It's the RapNerd, and I just got back from seeing the infamous, the crazy, the ridiculous Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Oh man, when they announced this movie last year, I was just kind of floored about what to expect. And they dropped a movie last year called The Mean One. I think it was Mr. Grinch. I didn't watch that one, so I can't compare. But what I will say about this film is it's not for everyone. I don't even know if I could classify it as a good film, but it is fun as a mug. I swear to God, I had so much fun with this movie. This is yet another one that's like a B horror film that you have to be aware of these movies and a fan of these films to really enjoy this, because if you're not, you're gonna watch this thing and be like, this is god awful. You know, it's a lower budget film, but honestly it's surprising how low budget it was, because I think it's actually a good looking movie. Like, there are some really nice shots. I think it's lit well. I think the color grading is good. The cinematography is pretty dope. Like, there are shots in this movie that I was pleasantly surprised by. Like, they actually tried to make a real movie. And the reason why I say try to make a real movie is because there's really no plot here, honestly. If you've seen the trailer, it's about Winnie the Pooh and I believe, is it Eeyore? No, it's not Eeyore. Piglet, excuse me. It's about the whole Winnie the Pooh camp. You know, Christopher Robin is there, and they explain the whole backstory of things in the opening sequences in a really cool animation style to kind of explain to you why they're going crazy. Christopher Robin was there chilling with them, playing with them, and he had to leave as he got older to go to college. And that being the case, Winnie the Pooh and the crew just went crazy and vowed to never talk again. And there's a reason why it's just Winnie and Piglet there, which I will not spoil for those who want to see it, but there's a reason why, and that right there just sets the tone for like, oh, these motherfuckers is crazy, son. That's the story, the quote-unquote story. And the only real reasoning and storyline you get is they do give a reason why those group of girls did come to this Airbnb in the cabin, but it's literally just a plot device to bring them there. It doesn't really hold much merit to the rest of the movie. You know, it's just a slash fest. Like, it almost reminds me of the first Terrifier, where it's just these two girls who stumble across Art the Clown, and he just chases after them for no reason. He's just there to kill them. If you like that movie and that concept, then this might be a fun one to watch if you can get past the idea of it being Winnie the Pooh and Piglet killing motherfuckers. But other than that, it's a pretty decent slasher movie. You know, the girls are evading these two killers, and they're in the woods just knocking these people off in the most grisly way possible. Like, this film to me is like if Michael Myers and Jason Voorhees teamed up to just kill a bunch of people. That's the kind of energy this film is on. And if that sounds like something you want to see, you should definitely get us a watch. It is gory. They don't hold back at all. Both Winnie and Piglet get some really fucking good kills off. And the only thing that either one of them do is like kind of make animal noise. They don't even talk at all. And again, it's like a pretty good slasher in the woods film. You know, it's hard for me to call it a great film, because again, it's a B movie. You have to really lend yourself to this idea to find any enjoyment out of it, because I mean, it's pretty ridiculous. But within the ridiculousness, they try to make something good. You know, the characterization isn't the greatest either, but everybody who's here showed up. And one of the funny things I found about this film is it takes place in, you know, the British woods. It's the first time I've ever seen British rednecks. Like, it confused me. I was like, that's how it is over there? It was funny, but there's this sequence of Winnie the Pooh with a standoff of these rednecks in the woods that kind of reminded me of like Michael Myers at the end of Halloween Kills, when he's surrounded by the town and you just know what goes on from there. Like I said, he is not playing, fam. Like Winnie is Michael, Piglet is Jason Voorhees, and they get the fuck off. If that sounds interesting, I'm telling you, you should definitely watch it. Don't know if you have to go to a theater to see it. I'm pretty sure it's going to be on streaming probably next week, since they're only doing a run for, I don't know if it's just for today or if it's going to be for the remainder of the week. I didn't check the show times, but it's going to be streaming soon. I would imagine it's probably going to hit next week or next month. But if you can bypass the fact that how ridiculous it is for Winnie the Pooh and Piglet to be slaughtering people. It's a decent It's a decent slasher that gave me some thrills, man. But I'm not gonna go out my way to say it's great. You don't have to see it, but I enjoyed it quite a bit because I like these movies. They actually greenlit a sequel, which makes me feel a lot better about the way it ended, because it does end abruptly and you don't really get much from the ending. Like, the ending just happens and it's that, and then it goes to credits, and I was just kind of like, that's it. But seeing that it's a sequel, I feel like the movie was created for that. I'm guessing they're gonna do the Terrifier route, where they just made this indie film and put it out there, but there's something more to it, and I really want to see what they do for the sequel, because, like I said, I enjoyed this movie. This movie is good, dumb fun, honestly. I like movies like that. I'm one of these people that I get a real good kick out of B-horror movies, and this one is one that I found very entertaining. So if you've seen it, let me know in the comments what you think. As usual, if you like this kind of videos, make sure to like and subscribe. And until next time, peace.
RapNerd Productions, no capping, that's word to mommy.